Hello and welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio. We are on Virga Island. We're in the village of the pagans, and we have been given a place that we have to go. However, we don't really care about where the game has told us to go yet. We're going to do a little bit of exploring. So, hello.
What can I do for you?
Welcome, travelers. As per our chief's request, you will find rest here whenever you need it. Oh, fantastic.
What's going on?
I also like the little bit of dialogue that it has up on the side when you're over here saying, has he come here to destroy our traditions too? It's like, oh wow, we're getting a reputation. I'm not sure it's one that I want. Okay.
What's going on?
Hello. Nope, you're not actually a person I can speak to. That's fine. Okay, it's kind of cool. I'm just struggling to find anything over here. Hello.
Beg pardon?
I hear you saved our chief's life. For that I offer you my thanks. But let that be the last time you interfere with our business. Island matters should be resolved by island people. Alright then, I'll just leave your, priestess to die in that temple, I guess. Right. Well, that is everything here. What is this? That? You know what? That's cute. That's what that is. Right. Let's continue our trek through the island. Ooh. Okay, we got a face here as well. Alright. Can we see ourselves on it? This one appears to be bigger than the other faces. Am I crazy with that? Definitely looks bigger. Now, I think you can only see the main faces still, but... well, let's speak to this guy.
Well now, what are we on about?
What is it? We came to see the King's Rock.
Hey!
Okay. So apparently the bigger the face on the rock, the more qualified the candidate is. The top two candidates, Forden and Luis, are absolutely dominating. Rudolph's face is small, but I think he's in third. So much for a fair fight. Godot's ranking has dropped a bit. On the other hand, Rella seems to be gradually gaining more support. You're nowhere near the top of this thing, but I feel like your face is a little bigger than before. Maybe? Keep at it, and who knows, maybe your face will get chiseled next to these titans. I hope, anyway. Oh, and we get the mag. I always forget there is actually a mechanical purpose to the rock.
Let us have faith in Lady.
What's the other one?
Well now, what are we on about?
Came to see the podium?
Let's not.
Yeah, okay. Hello, group of people. Let's see what you're thinking about the competition.
That's terribly unfair.
The biggest face on the rock is the Sanctus own Forden. What a farce this whole thing is. And after that is that Luis fellow, yeah? And after that, who's next?
It was all in vain.
I can't say. For a moment our chief appeared, but now... Frustrating, but expected. We can't expect outsiders to care about our plight. Surely the chief understands that. But look, over there, it's still small, but I can see that elder boy's face. Who is he really? Him and those companions of his. Think they're after our relic? I certainly hope not. It's not as though the island's troubles would be solved by a new king besides. Haven't seen any fairies in such a long time. What's to become of our fair island?
Look at that. Let us have faith in
So they haven't
Lady
seen
Yufa.
fairies on the island for a while. That's interesting. Wonder if there's a reason. I mean, fairies are pretty rare to start with, but... yeah, maybe there's a specific reason they're not near the island. We actually don't know a lot about fairies and why they are where they are. Also, this is a very cool looking place in terms of how it's built up. Yeah. Okay.
Leave it out, mate.
Let's go for a drink. Oh, we can. Never mind. Ooh. Cozy. Hello.
Oh there!
I sort of need to take my mask off to eat, but drinking through it's not bad actually. With the mask on, one drink feels like 10, and bad news can't get in as easy. Makes it easier to forget it all. You're not wearing a mask. I still don't entirely know why people are wearing masks versus not wearing masks. Like, these guys are wearing it and these guys aren't. But they are quite definitely members of the Mustari tribe. Huh. Okay. Let's start with you. There's no stopping these drunks. Can't blame them since we Mustari don't normally speak our minds.
What's up?
Oh, I've heard about you lot. I wonder if the food here will be to your tastes. Tell me about this island. Very well, for us Mustari, this island is a sacred place, like a holy land. As a matter of fact, Ultibury was once too, but the land was dedicated to the Sanctus Church during its annexation.
Guess there's nothing to be done about
This
it.
island became our only hope, and as such, we grew more and more isolated.
What's up?
Does this island interact overseas? As you can see, there are some aspects of life on the island that don't travel well. The food, the clothes we wear, our masks. That doesn't mean we shun the outside world. Our chief went to the mainland for the tournament, for example. Even so, it's a rare thing to see members of other tribes, such as yourselves, visiting from overseas.
What's up?
Which dish do you recommend? It's not so much a dish, but we do have a precious fruit that ripens just once a year. It's so precious that, well, it's not something you'd see served in a tavern like this.
What'll I do?
I don't even know if you're allowed to have any, though missing out on that flavour would be quite a shame. Ooh, special fruit, we'll need to get some. The heat from the shimmering pot surpasses anything I felt out in the village.
Oh, isn't this a
Okay.
dilemma?
Well, I mean, I'm looking at what they got here. Unsurprisingly, fish. Wow, that's very rare for an island. And some sort of stew which appears to have fish in it. Yep, very much island food. Makes a lot of sense.
Leave it out, mate.
Right, head
Let us
down the
have
hill.
faith in Lady
Excuse
Yuffie.
me?
Hello.
Beg your pardon?
Have you been able to find your way around the island? Our city wasn't built with outsiders in mind, you see. Oh? If you climb the ladder behind me, you'll find an equipment shop and a general store. If they'll be of any help to you, feel free to visit them. Oh, thanks. Some ibexes, maybe? Or like some kind of hybrid of them and a goat? Hello.
Good goal.
What are you lot here for? Come to steal away our livestock too? I swear the chief's not thinking rationally, asking for assistance from other tribes. We should honor Lady Yuffie's wishes and let her fulfill her duty. Ah, so actually some of them would be quite happy if I leave their priestess to die in that temple. Fair enough. Into this one. First shop. Hello.
Hello.
I love the smell of this place. The blend of scents from all the different plants just soothes my soul. Center tree. Oh.
Incredible.
Growing a tree in the middle of your shop sure is a choice. Here's a whole place that's an unusual smell. Hello.
I beg your pardon.
Can I help you with something? Is there anything you need? Anything to appraise? Nope. Anything to sell? Yeah, we can sell this. It says consider selling it.
Now then.
I've considered it. Buy. What do you sell? So you sell spirit dust. 200 HP to all allies. That's pretty nice. Revival medicine. Which isn't new. Despite you saying, I guess it's new to us at this shop, but it's not new. Because we've already had it before. Frostbite. Now that one is new. Huh. Well, I guess we'll buy 10 Frostbite. We haven't even seen Frostbite before. I don't imagine we're getting any Frostbite here, but if we end up going to that mage academy that we saw, it was up in the mountains. That would seem like it's the kind of place you get Frostbite. The spell's a Tetrakarn effect. The fact that these are here makes me think I should buy a couple. We'll buy some anti-anxiety medication. We'll buy some malady. I'll get back up to 20 on that. Yeah, Makara Karn as well. I don't think we're going to need as many of these, because if we need to use like 10 of them, then quite definitely there's another way to do the fight. These are really good. I'm going to buy 9. We're going to go up to 10 overall. It's very... and now we have a lot of other ones. It's very expensive. We'll not do that. Oh, listen, I forgot.
I beg your pardon. What am I to do?
I'm sorry, I get quite nervous around customers I haven't seen before. You might just be the first non-Mustari customers to set foot within the shop since its establishment. Although I guess if a non-Mustari was wearing a mask, you wouldn't know. That's an interesting thought. Surely that would have been the way to blend in, is just wear a mask. Huh. Anyway. Nothing over here. Nothing over here. Let's continue traveling. It seems like we go too fast for this area. Like, when I'm running, I'm like, everything's just a little too Like, we're going through the areas just a little too fast. Even without doing the extra speed. Oh, what's this? Oh, descend ladder. Oh, okay. Nothing over here. Let's go in. Okay. Oh, it's both the armor and the weaponsmith. Oh, cool.
Beg pardon?
Have you ever thought about all the different varieties of weapons and armors across this country? Now they all got their names. Names? The etymology behind the names of many of our weapons and armor is not fully understood. Some even appear to be in a different language, one completely separate from the common tongue we all speak. Many have never given a second thought to it, but when you ask why, nobody seems to know either. I brought this up with the island's priest once. He had some insight on it and a theory. He believes the names of our weapons and armor are remnants of an ancient language lost to us yet passed down in these words. The meanings of the words themselves may be hidden in the names of the blades and mail. Isn't it fascinating? Well, that's interesting. Also makes me wonder whether they do something interesting with that in... I'm trying to see what it's making me look at. Ah, the sword. I wonder if they do anything interesting with that in Japanese. Like whether there's some... Like in the original language that this would have been written in. I'm assuming. Because it seems like the kind of thing they could have done some cool stuff with. In English, I haven't really noticed that the things are of a different language. Or at least they don't seem that way. But... Anyway. These have ornamentation you wouldn't find on arms that were produced elsewhere. Perhaps there's some sort of religious significance to them. Yeah, it's the same thing.
No kidding.
Mustari masks and shields. Huh, they're made of the same material. That's strange considering all the houses here were built with wood. Anything else up here? Getting stuck going around? No, I think that's it. Hello.
What have we got here?
This shop deals in weapons and armor alike. I'm in charge of our arms. Have a look around. Also, one of our traders who ventures beyond this land received word from a Lycanon Magic Association. We're to sell your gear at a discount, evidently. I objected to taking orders from mainland igniter peddlers, but the chief said it couldn't hurt to give you a discount. Oh. Kind of feel bad about taking it, but anyway, let's listen first. See all these weapons? I forged them myself. You'll not find anything sharper on this island. They're the perfect tool for engraving Mustari masks, though I suppose that doesn't matter to people like you. Okay. Never mind. I was going to say, like, the ancient language I wasn't really seeing. Okay, now maybe I can see some of it. Like a Tlawang. Maybe that's the ancient language they were talking about. Okay. Nameless. The name and maker of this blade are long forgotten, but its edge remains sharp. Ooh. Kusanagi. Increases damage against plant-type monsters. Why do I get the feeling there's going to be a lot of plant-type monsters somewhere? Okay, Knuckles, blessed by the Dragon God. Expert crossbow, katana. Decidius? Katana? Used for woodcutting and tree pruning. Again, it's good against plant types. Dragon Kokuris. Increases the strength of synthesis skills that cost 0 MP. Obsidian Abacus. Seahawk Fan. And the Aromatic Fan. Prevents rage. Okay. Wait, nobody uses the fan. So the fan must be for an archetype we don't have, right? Oh no, it says these are for Mass Dancer. Wait, isn't that what Juna's on? Why does it say that she... Oh, maybe we must have switched her in a previous fight and she's not in Mass Dancer or something right now. Yeah, potentially. Yeah, that's probably it. Okay. Well, Kusanagi seems interesting. That's a huge damage increase along with the plant type damage. And the Decidius Katana also seems interesting because I think extra plant damage would be good. I think that Kusanagi would be better because I think that he's more likely to... I don't know, actually. Anyway, we'll leave it for now, for a second. There we go. Hello there, looking for some armor. If you're in need of weapons, please place your order on the other side. Perhaps my son over there already told you, but we got a message from an igniter merchant called Brigitte. She's informed us that we're to sell you arms at a discount, and while I don't like being strong-armed, I see no harm in it. Again, I'm not a huge fan of that, but anyway.
What is it?
I've left my son in charge of weapons. He's the quiet sort, but I can vouch for his smithing. You might say our specialty is in arms for taking down sea monsters. Although all of your stuff does extra against plants. Producing it all keeps us quite busy, so I'm lucky to have a son I can rely on. Okay. Ooh. So floral caftan, which is a big defense increase over anything we currently have. Like, that's a huge defense increase. Magic +5. Magic +5, but it costs a little bit more. Oh, it gives you 16 extra defense. And then the full moon robe. +3 to all stats. Greatly increases evasion against dark. Ooh. That looks good. Looks very good. Especially if we were to switch back into a magic class. We got in here endurance, strength, agility, 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 agility. Lots of agility in here. Okay. And evasion against different types of things. It might actually be worth, the way that the game works, it might be worth buying these boots and then, like, if the enemies are going to be using a lot of different types of stuff, having these boots on different people. So I have one evasion against wind, one electric, one ice, one fire. And then, if you dodge with one person, all of a sudden, they lose 2 of their turn icons. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. I do like this. A +3 to all stats, full moon robe. I don't know. It seems very good. I kind of want to buy it. I'm going to buy it. I have bought it. Okay. And then just to make me feel like my purchase was the correct one, we're going to switch back to Wizard. So then put us in the full moon robe with the handmade flute. With all of the other stuff that we've got. So is this the best rod? Yes. Okay. And then strength and magic prevents paralysis on those. Okay. Although I guess we don't really need strength and magic. We probably do have just magic, but that's fine for now. So then, if I have a look at our stats here, they are absolutely incredible. Wonderful. Right, well, I'll leave you be. Now I'm out of money. I hope I spent my money correctly, you know, because I have no more of it. Also, I wonder if the magic shop is open during the day here. Because surely it's not, like I say, it's sanctism reasons why it would be shut, right? So, yeah, it must be open during the day.
Stop!
What are you doing snooping about the neighborhood? Aiming to steal our valuables, I bet. Hey, there's no need to be suspicious. We're not trying to make enemies here. Don't you think you can sway me so easily? You've come here to hunt down a divine relic, haven't you? Next door, they're expecting a child soon. Sounds full of innocent people just like that who want to live in peace. Please, just leave us alone. Oh.
Hello there.
You have missed this with my home. Don't tell me you're thieves.
That's not it.
Nothing of the sort. Maybe we shouldn't try to just barge into random houses. Wait, can we check every house? Oh no. You can hear hushed voices coming from inside the house.
I won't be forgiving that anytime soon.
I can't believe there are outside tribes in our village. What is the chief thinking?
They just don't know what to do.
Could this be another omen of disaster? What should we do? Oh, why must a child be born under these circumstances? Is this how the previous chief felt when he sacrificed the priestess?
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Don't say such things. Weren't for Lady Yufa, the child would be doomed to a life of misery.
I just can't stand it.
Wow, they do all have dialogue. There seems to be someone there, but they're deathly silent. Okay, so not all of them have dialogue.
Got a moment?
It's just a common residence. The houses in this region are an architectural marvel, though, aren't they? This one? Aren't these people afraid of living on top of a bridge like this? I mean, it seems like it'd be especially dangerous for children. That does seem like that's a good point. That would be dangerous for children. Well thought of. Well thought of, Gallica. Okay, now we go further up. Oh, hello.
Well now, what are we on about?
Despite his injuries, the chief immediately devoted himself to garnering trust for you among Virga's people. My duty is to believe in the chief and to protect him. If you are his ally, then you are mine as well. Oh. This is a sign of my trust. Be sure you do not betray it. Well, thank you for the item.
Let's not.
Yufa and Adeni live here. No going in without their permission, okay? Okay. What worries me as well is I haven't seen a single gold beetle, despite me thinking there must be a gold beetle around here somewhere. Like, this area... Oh. Ask and it shall be answered. I was thinking, there's got to be a gold beetle around here because this area is so large. But the fact that everything's got this kind of, I was going to say it's almost a yellowy tone to it.
It was all in vain.
Like, it's kind of difficult, I think, to see the gold beetles because they kind of blend in. I don't know if that makes sense. I probably described it badly, but yeah, they do kind of blend in with the background.
Unstinking believable.
If I'm seen speaking with you, I'll be marked as a disruptor of the peace. There are some among us who are more chatty, shall we say, but to me there is security in silence.
It was all in vain.
Okay, what's this building? It's a building I'm not allowed in. Okay.
It was all in vain.
That's fine. Where am I? Okay, I know where we are now. I know where we are. So this goes up to this thing. Okay. Timber?
Here.
Do you think the buildings in this village are made with this lumber? The houses on this island are really something else. They seem pretty rickety at a glance, but they're all structurally sound. It must involve some really clever carpentry. If you say so. Hello?
Excuse me?
Have you come to see the mural? The dragon god's power keeps this island safer, so they say. Do you have powers as well? My third eye sees an unusual flow of magla in you. I confirmed something I was thinking last episode, where I was like, does the third eye reveal magla? Yes, we did learn that. Okay. It appears to be a religious painting of the island.
Here.
There's a bed with a priestess lying on it. The people around her are clearly distraught, like they're in tears. I'm sure it's a depiction of the village's sacrificial rite, but it reminds me too much of things with the prince. Not a good feeling either way. They're convinced the sacrifice will appease the dragon god. Maybe it will, I guess, but it's so hard to come to terms with. Hello. I failed. I couldn't protect the chief, our island's traditions. I feel so powerless. Ha ha. So this is what despair feels like. What good am I if I can't protect anything? Aw, poor guard. Hello.
Really now?
Don't cause any trouble if you don't want to end back up in prison.
This place.
This is where we got locked up after making it onto the island. I wonder how many mainlanders they throw in here. I hope the villagers come to accept us eventually. And they seem pretty accepting based, like compared to where they started.
Here.
Looks like a stone monument. I wonder if these symbols are unique to their religion. Say, doesn't Sanctism also have its own religious symbols? They look kind of similar. Oh, but I suppose saying that might upset them. Okay. And then we get this, which obviously leads somewhere. Like this is obvious. Like looking at this rock, like almost certainly goes down, right? Like it's separate from the rest of the background, and there's a path that leads to it. Okay. I guess we'll find out what that is later. That's okay. Right, back into the village. And let's continue exploring. Oh, hello shops I can't afford anything at.
Leave it out, mate.
Why can't we just offer up a sacrifice the way we've always done? At the expense of one life, we'll save countless others. All this protest, even though the priestess herself agreed to it. Who's gonna take the fall when things go wrong?
What's it now?
Young outsider, have any interest in the Hero's Leaf of Light seed? That is 1,000 experience. You see, I'd normally sell you some truly prized vegetables, but with the village in this state, harvests aren't what they once were and business is suffering. No choice but to start from seed, literally. These are quite, rarity, very valuable. Any interest? No.
Till next time, mate.
Ah, shame. I'm not going anywhere though, so come back if you change your mind. I just don't have the money, mate. I mean, I do have the money, but I don't have the money for that. Like, I don't want to spend all my money on that. Hello.
What'll it be?
Welcome. Any interest in the materials I hunted myself? Oh.
What are you on about?
I'm sure you've got skills, but I flex more than these muscles too. I hunt all over the island to get my stock. I'm always searching for the ultimate prey. I just want to feel the thrill of the hunt. Alright. Ooh, you saw Giant's Rib. Oh, fantastic. We need that. Probably also need Geldust, but that's the one I remembered us needing. Yeah. Oh, yeah, also, it was suggested that I maybe missed opportunities to cook on the ship. I deliberately missed those opportunities to cook on the ship. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get all of the recipes done before we think about cooking for like stats. Because we were told we get a prize or something if we get them all done. Like something will happen. So I want to get them all done. Now, I don't know. Do we need all the ingredients for them? I'm not entirely sure. But at this point, I'm like, they said there was a prize. So I want the prize. I don't know what it is, but like I want it. Anyway, maybe it's not that exciting.
Oh, it's you!
It'd be my luck that it's just another recipe, and the recipe isn't good, but anyway. You must be that candidate, yeah? I've heard all about you from the chief. He wants me to sell you my goods. To be clear, I've no intention of treating you poorly because of who you are. However, what I sell here are the island's premium exports. To someone who cannot understand their value, no doubt it all looks like junk. So let me ask you, do you have any idea what you're looking at here? Weapons? I can see you're making a blind guess. Your tales are fairly obvious. My wisdom were erudite or higher, then maybe I'd be able to shop here. Oh, alright. So that's the thing that needs us to get our wisdom up higher. Our wisdom's pretty high though, so... Okay, we can get there. Just between you and me, I'm very grateful to have your help. I always find the idea of sacrifice a bit suspect. I've never been bold enough to speak up. We soldiers aren't strong enough to win a real fight either. In the end, none of us have the courage to save our island. Who keeps saying, hey, mister? It's the person saying we must sacrifice Lady Yufa, there's no other way. It's a little bit, a little bit ominous.
What's up?
Thinking you'd fill your bellies before you leave. Sorry, but I suggest you don't. I doubt our cuisine is up to your outsider tastes. A long time ago I served fish to a Tlamar and he spat it out immediately. I'm sure Hulkenberg would love it. But, right. Here we are back here. I'm a little lost. Okay, yeah, I know where we are. There's a Denny. Hello.
Yes.
Ah, it's you. I apologize for placing such a heavy burden on visitors. I will be able to join you after my wounds heal a bit more.
Think we'll make it?
Don't push yourself. We'll handle this island for now. You just rest up. I'm in your debt. Wait, when you say join me, like, do you mean, like, join me in, like, a story sense, or, like, you're coming on the runner? Just asking.
Yes.
Alright,
Think we'll make
that's
it?
fine. Same thing. It just said it was new dialogue, so I was double checking. Absolutely massive chickens. Alright, there's more. We need to finish his thing, but that's okay. We climb up the ladder to see the remainder of the things. I just want to check along here to see if there's anything we missed. Oh, there is. Oh, it's just a way to a ladder. I see. Okay. That's fine. And then we get back to this person who tells us go up if we want to see things. So we're going to go back up. The reason we're going to go back up is I want to check if there were any houses I missed. Don't think there are, actually. No, we didn't miss any houses. Perfect. Right. This way. And then we're going to head over here. Right. Onto the beach. Oh, water cellar. Oh, cool. Another mural. What are we seeing here? Well, obviously those are villagers on the bottom left. And there. Some sort of spirits going into... That kind of looks like the priestess from before. With offering a spear to the dragon, maybe?
Check this out.
Wonder if the dragon god's in the center. Could the woman below it be the priestess? There's so many people around them too. Almost looks like they're being attacked by the dragon god, doesn't it? Priestess has to wield the spear against the dragon god?
Here.
Yeah, okay, it's the same thing that she said the other one. It seemed familiar, so which is why I wasn't reading that one out. Right.
Yes.
Oh, interested in some water? Ours is some of the very finest.
Now then.
You know, I get my stock from a secret spring behind us. Not that secret, I can see it. Keep that under your hat, though. I'd hate for the other villagers to follow me, I can see it, like it's not even hidden. Alright, you sell fruit cordial. That's quite nice, actually. And the queen's honey jars. Okay. We may come back. There's nothing we can do. We're not even worthy enough to offer ourselves up as sacrifice in place of the priestess. If the Dragon God wishes for the destruction of our island, we can only wait quietly for the end.
Oi!
Have you looked out at the view from here? You know, I once dreamed of visiting the outside world too. Rather than despairing when I learned what it's really like out there, I'd rather just stay here where I know I'm comfortable. The outside world's too big to care about people like us. The steep knoll.
Can you see it?
It's nice to see the ocean up close from the shore, but the view from here isn't too shabby either. The air feels a bit muggier here than it does in Oceania. Kinda makes me want to go swimming. Yeah, that's cool. It's still the steep knoll. The whole bit is the steep knoll. Over here? Oh, that's not somewhere we can go. I should have checked the minimap.
Won't be forgiving that anytime soon.
Okay. Let's continue our exploration of the beach. Okay. This is just nice and pleasant so far. I mean, apart from all the talk of sacrifice, but, you know, nice and pleasant. Hello.
Oh,
Don't meet their eyes. They're outsiders. They're the outsiders we've all been talking about. Didn't our problems begin when they showed up? Why don't they do us a favor and go back home? Oh, wow. Ooh. They're really out here drying fish on a clothesline like laundry. Yeah? Hello.
Welcome.
Got some choice cuts for sale here. Anything catch your fancy? Before now, I was just barely scraping by trying to stock meat and vegetables. Hey, sells turnips. You need those and monster bones. Ooh, we're gonna have a lot of stuff to buy when we have money. Where did all of our money go again? Can't seem to remember. Must have been on something very important though. Definitely not on new clothes. Hello.
If I may.
Don't think too poorly of us islanders. We're just not used to visitors from the mainland. Everyone's anxious. Hard not to be after a string of bad luck we've had here. Used to be that you could spot fairies on this island if you looked hard enough, but I'm pretty sure they're all gone now. Yeah, the fairies are all gone. We heard that elsewhere as well. Also, I just want to check something with the Mustari. It'll bug me otherwise. Okay, that's fine. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so it doesn't say why they... I'm sure we've heard why they wear the masks. But, yeah. I can't remember. And that's what's bothering me. But maybe we have heard before. It's like, why do some wear it and why do some not? I guess some could be religiously inclined and some might not be. Other ones who don't wear it just happen to not follow the religion as closely.
Hello there.
On a map, a lot of spots across the inland sea look easy to access, but there's a false impression. The tide forces even seasoned locals to take roundabout routes. So usually when the priestess and Chief Adeni leave the island, we bring our most skilled sailors to navigate the currents. On Lady Yufa's last trip, they were attacked by a monster that killed most of them. And that explains how they got here so much quicker than us. Because they have sailors who know the, know the land. That makes sense. Has our Gauntlet Runner been done up slightly? Yeah, it looks like it's got a new coat of paint on the bottom. Okay. Hello.
Hello.
So that's the Gauntlet Runner. You came to the island on that thing. The outside world really is frightening. I don't think our islanders would win if we were ever to go to war. Okay. Anyone else around here need to speak to us? No? View of the beach.
come on.
Hey, now's not the time to be gazing at the ocean. Yeah, I know it's pretty, but we should go. Okay. Hello, small child.
Hey, mister.
Hey, how does this thing move exactly? No, never mind. If I get caught talking to outsiders, I'll get an earful. Oh, we just go in it when I press that. Okay. Oh, and now we're just in it. Okay. Well, what day is it? It's Arbor's Day. Let's go to the washroom. Get ourselves 100 XP. Immediately just back to doing the exact same things that we've been doing every other day. Pantry. Ooh.
This is...
I got some Orgo sugar and some briny salt. Nice. Hello.
The sweep of the tide.
Ugh. I'd love to set out this very moment now. We'd get there in a heartbeat, riding waves like these. I say, are the others still not ready to go? Oh, maybe not now. My bad. Let's disembark. Okay. Anyone else in here? Nope. Definitely not. Downstairs. Again, nobody appears to be here. Journal? I was assuming there might be something for this area, but I guess not. Right. On back deck, I suppose? Nope. Alright then. Well, guess we'll save and then we'll do this. Okay. So, save and round table.
All ready for departure? Time to save the burly damsel in distress, eh?
Me noticing that there are 2 seats remaining. Interesting. Okay.
All right.
Saints' Day on September 10th. We need to get our hands on that lance quickly.
Hey.
And to do that, we'll need to save the priestess girl in the temple. They say the whole temple's melancholized, so if the dragon god actually exists,
Yes.
it is not just the end of the girl, but us who will be in danger then. Before entering the temple, we ought to prepare as best we can.
Even so,
Even if we do find the lance, we'll need to find a way to fool those brothers. It's one dilemma after another, but all we can do is focus on the task at hand. Okay, we don't actually have any other quests in this area, interestingly. Huh. Yeah, there's nowhere else that we need to go. Let me just check something back in the village for a second here. I'm gonna disembark again. There's no, like, place to go for quests.
Alright then.
So, just looking at what we have. We have the inn, followed by the rock, followed by the tavern. Yeah, there's nowhere for us to get quests here. Right? I feel like I'm going crazy. Okay.
Go.
Yeah, there's nowhere for us to get quests here. Okay. So there are alternative dungeons, though, that people have mentioned. So do we just go to them, like, because we want to go to them? There's no actual quest to do them? What is our current... Let me just look at our current mission for a second here. That's not our current Wait, we also don't currently have... Oh, there we go. No, we actually currently don't have a quest at all. I guess this is the quest? Yeah. Huh. It's kind of interesting.
are we departing?
Route map?
So this is the Dragon Temple. It's not too far from Virga Island, but we have to consider the currents.
Now then.
Now, how far do I runner then? Oh, I see. We can only go to Dragon Temple. Ah, so there must... Oh, also, this seems to link almost back into Martira. Like, at this point with the sand flashes. That's interesting. Wonder if there's a way back up here eventually. Kind of seems like at one point they were thinking you were going to be able to explore the map, like, at your own whim, but now it doesn't really seem that way. Anyway. Yeah, I guess that we haven't got anywhere else unlocked, so we have to go to the Dragon Temple? Okay. And maybe we go here, we find something, it kicks us out, and then we get to the... Now we actually need to prepare to go to the Dragon Temple. That's probably what's going to happen. The priestess Yufa headed here to be a living sacrifice. Though historically a place of worship for the dragon god, the Magla has allowed monsters to run rampant.
Let's see here.
This must be the Temple of the Lance. Looks far. How long will it be? If the currents are stable, we'll get there within the day.
You would pursue peril.
With no time to waver, are we prepared? Let's go.
Ha! Tally-ho then.
Capital! I'll have you at that temple faster than you can say divine relic.
So we bring the fight to them.
Alright, we're off. Let's keep our wits about us. Wonderful. Oh, and now we have a day. Hello.
The temples.
A dragon is it? It calls to mind our run-in with the one in the Nord mines. I wish we could save the princess and be on our way, but there's still the matter of the lands.
You see?
Do take care in your preparations. If we cannot save the priestess, our search will be much prolonged. And this dragon god besides, if there really is some manner of dragon lurking inside, it will not end well for us. We must prepare for anything.
Yufa.
The girl is a natural martyr. She would give her life without hesitation. She must have been brought up believing that is simply the way of things. But an adult should never have the right to sacrifice a child's future. Never. Okay.
What now?
Just in terms of party, what were you currently in? Yeah, what were you currently in, Juna? You're currently in Faker. Ah, yeah, that's correct. So we probably want to switch Juna over to Masked Dancer again. Probably.
I've got just the dance for you. You might say it's to die for.
Yeah, and then Heizme has to be the one who's out, because he's the only one who gets full experience while out currently. Okay, we've already done washroom, we've already done pantry. Nobody's here? Nobody's here. Did the two brothers not come with us? I thought they would still be coming with us. I must have forgotten something. Okay, that's fine. Nobody's available to talk to today. Yeah, let's see if we can go up above as well. Just have a look around. Okay. This is cool. But nothing else to do there. And then we'll check the deck as well. There we go. Probably don't need to check back deck, but I suppose we could. Oh no, there they are. Yeah, and there's Juna. I forgot I hadn't seen Juna yet either.
Yufa.
I wonder if that princess girl Yufa is alright. I hope she's well hidden. There really is a dragon in there. We need to expect the unexpected. The more research we can do, the better.
Okay.
This whole sacrifice business doesn't sit right with me either. But remember, we can't afford to get sidetracked. Don't forget, Del and I are always watching.
A word of warning.
That blood you spilled on that heart back there wasn't just for show, you know. You swore fealty to Lord Luis. Sure, it can't really read your true heart, but it was a blood oath all the same. If I catch one with you're going back on it, well, you got a lot more blood where that comes from. That's how it is to be in this crew, yeah? Okay. We could fish, although I think we're out of bait, but that might be the only thing we have available, really.
Jeez.
Sure?
Understood.
The truth is,
Oh, we still have bait, yeah. So let's do this then. Worm bait. I see, this should do fine. Okay. Maybe it's all the staring at the water's surface, but I'm starting to get a bit queasy. Think like a fish. Suppose I'll give it a try.
the fight is on.
Whoa, a bite. It is a strong one, but I'm stronger.
A fearsome one.
Oh, look at that. Well, I never. We've outdone ourselves, lad. Limp goldfish in the two queen's honey jars.
Here we go.
Tension and strategy lurk beneath the surface of calm. That's what makes fishing such a beloved pastime. The results hardly matter. In fact, don't bother asking me how many I've caught.
Then
Well, as much as I hate to say it, I think it's about time we call it a day. Okay.
Navigating the archipelago's currents north of Virga Island, the Dragon Temple comes into view. It is dedicated to the dragon god, Et. The wind carries the unsettling cries of beasts over the water, ensuring that even reaching the temple will be a trial. The Gauntlet Runner pulls into the shores of the isolated island amidst surges of sinister magla.
We're here. Maybe the tide was with us this time, but that was a much quicker trip than I thought.
What's up, Del? You seasick?
No, and keep your eyes on them, not me. Don't want them pinching the lance and doing a runner.
You really worry too much, mate. Once you've got doubts in your head, you don't know how to let them go.
That's the Dragon Temple.
Just as I thought. I've seen this exact view in historical art. It's as ancient as ruins come. Perhaps the reason the Sanctus Church doesn't want anyone near the island is that they want whatever's inside to stay buried. I'd avoid it too if I could. The place looks totally overrun with magla. We're definitely gonna find some monsters in there.
This melancholia aura is most ominous. What is this magic? And from whence is it born? We only ever see it when faced with grave burdens.
Might not be unrelated. We know magic is possible without an igniter. In other words, magla can be controlled by the mind alone.
You venture that it springs from mortal minds?
Hey, you lot about finished? Let's get on with it.
He's right. Let's hurry on.
Okay.
We're off.
Well, this is us at the temple. Hello.
You see?
I admit Stroll's words have given me pause, but rescuing the priestess comes above all else. Hey, don't you ever learn that it's rude to stare? Guess it falls to me to teach you basic manners. Now quit gawking and move it. We've got to head to the temple. Dell's come over all peculiar. Maybe it's just me. Any road, let's head into the temple, yeah. We gotta get after that lance. So what's caused him to be so, like, uncomposed? Something to do with the magla around here, maybe? Ruins left alone by the Sanctists. I wonder what's in them. I suppose that question will answer itself if we go on in, won't it? Alright, I suppose. Let's get a wiggle on. Melancholia, people's hearts. There might be some connection there. Probably not the time to ponder it. Let's head inside. The idea of those brothers shadowing our every move. I'm not fond of it. Nothing to be done though, so we press on. The temple awaits. Okay. How far up here is the line into the temple? It's definitely a cool entrance. Although I have just remembered something, because I know that... oh, we can't go to the sides, that's fine. I was like, I need to look for gold beetles. What is this? Okay.
Look at the entrance. What's going on here?
It's some kind of giant tree, right? But it almost feels like it's radiating pure magla.
We shall force our way through if we must.
The wood turns aside all steel. It's no normal tree. The Melancholia's influence, maybe.
That's the best you've got, old man. Too sloppy by half. I'll show you how it's done.
Oh?
Del, what's wrong?
Nothing, I'm sound. Just dizzy, that's all.
Hey, Del! Whoa! You're burning up! Why?
Allow me.
He was wounded against the human we fought out at sea.
Your foot is badly injured. It is infected and inflamed. What possessed you to hide this?
I said I'm fine. Stop wasting time.
A wound-borne fever can turn fatal. We should turn back.
She's right, Del. We've got to get that looked at.
Basilio, are you gonna listen to me or not?
Oh, please. You don't get to die like an idiot. From an infected foot of all things. Learn to rely on your allies. That's what a real warrior does.
Sorry, Del. I can't afford to listen to you this time.
You damned fool.
We need to get back to the village. Every second counts. Teleporting might be our best bet. Right. We'll be seen, but we don't really have a choice right now.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that. Will Basilio not know that we're doing this then? He'll then know that we can teleport? This seems like this is important information to keep hidden.
We can't get into the temple like this anyway. Let's ask around back at the village to find out if there's a way in. Basilio, carry him to the bunk inside the Gauntlet Runner. Also, once we get moving, don't leave the room or look outside. We're charging home full throttle, understood?
What? Right, got it.
I don't think that's gonna work as like a way of hiding it, but okay.
Hey.
Oh. Gran, how's Del doing? You can help him, right? It was a good thing you came back immediately. One more night of this and he'd be lost. But rest easy, boy. I've treated him with both magic and material cures. A good hearty Parapus constitution should be all he needs to fight the fever. Phew. Oh, okay, that's good. However, he'll need to stay on bed rest even once the fever's down. If he pushes himself too far, too fast, he'll never walk on that leg again. I'd listen to her if I were you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. And actually, there's one more thing we could use your wisdom on.
I see.
A giant tree at the temple. I didn't see it when I was in the area. If it's grown that much in such a short time, it might be magla exposure. The temple is positively leaking the stuff. I believe I understand. If your aim is to destroy this tree, a concoction known to the ancients as the potion of blight may be the wisest choice. Truth be told, there is no record of the ingredients needed to make it. All I know is that they're not found on this island. I've heard that something that induces thirst is needed. If you could bring me that, I'll try my hand at concocting the potion of blight. You want salt?
Understood.
Understood. We'll track them down. If we want to get into the temple, we'll have to do something about that tree.
Let's give it a shot.
I wonder where such a rare item could be found. Batlin or the informant at the Golden Deer Hearth might know more. Okay.
Hey.
Sorry, Lady Juna. Way I see it, someone's got to stay and look after Dell. Don't be silly. Bass, of course you should stay with him. You know he'd chase right after us otherwise. Hate to say it, but we're short on time as it is. Think you lot might have to handle all this temple shite alone? Seems our debts are piling up, eh? Don't worry about it.
Listen.
You don't need to worry about it. This is about when Dell would say something like, "Hey, they're gonna run off with the lance, waste them all." But me, I don't think you lot are so bad. I trust you.
Yeah.
So we'll hang about here and you sort out the lance and, well, the priestess girl and all if you like. Can't exactly turn me back on your sister after all you've done for me own brother now, can I? Fidelio could stand to learn a lot from you if you ask me.
Yep.
Don't worry, you can leave it to us. Interesting.
Time marches on, and the
Okay.
age of a new king draws nearer.
Well, one of the brothers is starting to trust us. That's good. We're getting there.
Nonetheless,
A giant tree is blocking our way to the Dragon Temple. I'm very much looking forward to covering it in the Potion of Blight.
But
Don't get ahead of yourself, love. We still don't have all the ingredients. Seems there's something that makes it tough to gather all of them here on the island. Indeed. It would seem we have no choice but to track those down first. A maddening delay, when both the priestess and lance we seek sit inside the temple beyond our reach.
True.
We have no idea how big the temple is on the inside, nor what manner of enemies await within. It will likely be more difficult than any of our previous endeavors. That's what people are telling me in the comments. They also tell me everything is difficult, no matter what direction we go, but there we go. It's another rank 6 quest. A mission with a deadline has begun. You can chart a route to the Dragon Temple by visiting the round table in the Gauntlet Runner, which is parked on the beach of Virga Island. Be cautious of scorching heat, inclement weather that may occur around Virga Island. The priestess Yufa is trapped in the Dragon Temple. Rescue her and obtain Dracodius before the day you depart for Altabury. Okay. Oh, the ingredient for the Potion of Blight which causes things to wither.
really?
We should start off by asking the people in the village if they know anything about the potion's ingredient. Ah, I see. Well, next time... Oh, we also got a memorandum. Next time, I believe, we're going to do roughly what we did this time, which is explore the village and speak to everybody who might know anything. So, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.